Leave it 851, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
In March of 2019, the aviation industry was turned upside down with the incident involving ET302. This was the second deadly crash involving the Boeing 737 MAX in 6 months. Immediately after, questions were asked regarding the safety of the aircraft and more the safety of Boeing overall. Since March the 10th, and especially in recent weeks, more and more reports have been appearing from the likes of the New York Times and Reuters, to just name a few, detailing major problems and flaws with the approach Boeing has been taking with building their aircraft, maintaining the safety of it, and of course approving it. The plan today is to explore the latest report by the New York Times, which will be linked in the description below, as it indicates Boeing knew about safety flaws with the 737 MAX, but failed to actually do anything. The report, which I must say cannot necessarily be confirmed to be true, but we should have good faith that it is, indicates that 3 unions who all represent the safety of aviation actually informed Boeing months before the MAX was certified and approved that the jet had multiple flaws. However, these flaws, according to another report by Bloomberg, confirms that while they were present, these specific ones did not contribute to the 2 incidents, JT610 and ET302. However, the point remains that if there were safety issues, why did Boeing ignore it? Boeing, similar to other reports issued to do with their 787 production, denied this and said that the MAX was fully certified in accordance to all appropriate FAA procedures. However, this is not the only development which has come from this report by the New York Times. The same report actually indicates that immediately after the events of JT610, carriers from America, pilots from American carriers, and more all directly held meetings with Boeing executives demanding that they work as quickly as possible to certify a fix for the jet, even noting that it may result in the grounding of the type. However, it would ensure the fix would be implemented and the aircraft would be safe the next time it got in the air. Apparently, though, Boeing executives turned this down, saying that the pilots could handle it and they'd rather not rush a software fix. Remember that JT610, the Lion Air 737 MAX crash, occurred at the end of October 2018. ET302, the Ethiopian Airlines 737 MAX crash, occurred in March of 2019. What also needs to be considered with this report is how these American carriers were also the last to ground the type, and to the last second before the groundings actually occurred were backing the safety of the 737 MAX. According to this report, which again I cannot validate just how accurate it is, the opposite has really occurred behind closed doors. What's even more revealing from this report is that MCAS was indeed certified and granted by the FAA. That's right. However, it wasn't just them that certified it. Apparently, Boeing employees were also designated to approve the MCAS, the feature that drove the nose down of the 2 aircraft that crashed. These employees were acting as FAA representatives, and apparently this was allowed. Ultimately, this report is just like any report though. It certainly uncovers something huge, but I simply cannot validate how accurate it is, just like anyone else, as multiple parties could be lying. However, with all that being said, I do find it extremely interesting, and it certainly poses a number of questions to do with Boeing, the 737 MAX, and their approach to approving this aircraft, which has had so many issues. I'd like to thank you very much for watching another one of my videos, and also the continued support that you're showing on every single video of mine. I really do appreciate it and look forward to you all joining me in the next one.